UFC welterweight champion Islam Makhachev. Islam, what did you expect coming into this fight, and was there anything that was surprising to you?
Ian is a great fighter, good man, and I just expected. He gave me a hard time, but I still prove every fight. Thank you very much.
You certainly are. You certainly did prove. But was this, you believe, the most difficult fight of your career?
Oh, let's see. Maybe in Australia, the first one, it's also very hard.
Now, there was moments in the fight where you got him to the ground and you were able to secure him. Were you surprised he was able to defend the submission attempts?
Yeah, he improved a lot. He working the one of the best fighter coach, Ian Garry. That's why I say he improved his game also.
Do you feel a difference in fighting at welterweight? I know you feel better physically, but do you feel a difference in your ability to control guys and submit guys?
Yeah, I feel that the guys have more power, very hard to submit them, but still, my game is working. I take down all my opponents in hard time. And thank you for all people who come support me. Thank you so much.
It's fine. Just boring fuck, dude. He landed a head kick in round 2, and other than that, he did nothing! For 20 minutes! He did fucking nothing! That's the truth! Zero! He caught him with a head kick in round 2, and other than that, he did fucking nothing! The whole fight!
They come back with the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world, Islam Makhachev, who makes history. 17 wins in a row for Islam Makhachev. He retains his welterweight title. As GC just said, if you were watching the post show, and a tremendous job, the watch party, tremendous job by both GC and Rick. A, for the watch party, but B, for like actually doing it in those outfits for the entire time. I mean, the dedication to the bit. Primo, 5th fighter to defend a title in 2 different weight classes. Perhaps most importantly, in my opinion, 17th win in a row, breaking Anderson Silva's record, which was 16 wins in a row. He did not break any title defense records or anything like that. Dana White was kind of confused about those records throughout the week. But interestingly enough, same building that Anderson Silva beat Forrest Griffin way back when, UFC 101. Now, that was just a 205-pound fight, but it was one of his greatest performances ever. Same building, same city, of course. Here's Islam Makhachev against Ian Garry in a fight that I think a lot of people were dismissive of Ian Garry's chances in the fight. And it was looking very early on like it was going to be another Islam Makhachev masterclass, certainly after the first 2 rounds. But a funny thing happened in the 3rd and 4th. Garry got his confidence, figured out how to stand and trade with him, was defending takedowns. Islam was pretty much at about 50% throughout, and even when he did take him down, wasn't inflicting much damage. 4th round, going to be very interesting to see how that would score. Now, ultimately, 2 judges gave it 49-46, 1 48-47. I suspect those judges who gave it 49-46 for Ian had that 4th round for Islam.
I felt like tonight was set up for the upset. I felt like the upset could happen tonight with so much on the line, all the records that Islam has, and he's going to break Anderson Silva's record. There's weight classes for a reason. Ian Garry is a big, rangy, strong guy who has great takedown defense. I mean, if you look at his takedown defense tonight against Islam, it was impressive. I felt like, I think that Ian is a talented guy. If he had even an ounce of killer instinct in that 5th round, you know, he had been beating him to the body. Islam's whole, I think, right side was beat up. His face was beat up. You don't come out and hug and shake hands in the fight. That shit drives me fucking crazy when there's so much at stake. And there's also a lot of mental gamesmanship, whatever you want to call it in this game. You come out in that 5th round with a flying knee or something crazy and you try to finish the fight. I think that this is one of those fights that Ian will go back and watch and say, wish I could do that over again. And, you know, if he came out and tried to destroy and win that last round, you know, with everything that he had, I think it's a totally different fight. And then he gives Islam that explosive, he exploded up and got his back. And once he took his back and put the hooks in, that was a wrap. He's going to ride that out till the round ends.
But Ian's doing a good job of keeping him close. And then separate head kick, Islam Makhachev! Oh my goodness! And Ian's still wobbly. He dropped him with a head kick. Right hand Islam. Ian looks to get underneath and grapple. Big time judo throw from Islam. And he's sitting in side control, looking to isolate a wrist. Holy cow. Dropped him with the head kick off the break. And now Ian is in a bad spot. He's flat on his back, middle of the octagon. And we know Islam can get to mounted crucifix from here. There's about a minute and 50 seconds left. That was a huge moment. And it was just on the toes. And it wobbled Ian.
I also think it's very, very important to give Islam Makhachev his flowers. As I indicated, he breaks Anderson Silva's win streak. Dude, getting 17 consecutive fucking wins in the UFC is so mind-bogglingly difficult. And to do that in 2 weight classes through title defenses is just one of the most remarkable things you'll ever see. You can make an argument that this is the best title defense of a champ up a weight class in UFC history. I mean, there's other ones who have done it, but it's not nearly the
Россия, доказали, что мы номер 1 в мире. Все рекорды мы побьем.
1. UFC 330 is finally in the books, and before the fight took place, the MMA world had plenty of predictions about how this massive showdown could unfold. Michael Bisping was particularly interested in seeing Islam Makhachev's suffocating wrestling. He focused on Islam's
hands and striking are always improving, but when you look at Islam Makhachev and the way that he ragdolls everyone when he gets a hold of them, and more importantly, when he gets them up against the fence, sometimes.
While the grappling side of the matchup received plenty of attention, Teddy Atlas focused heavily on Ian Garry's striking weapons. Atlas pointed to Garry's long legs
and his kicks, those long legs, and that gives him a chance to catch Makhachev while standing and striking before Makhachev can get in range to catch him. Gives him a chance with the jab, gives him a chance with the straight right hand, set the table with the jab, eat with the right hand, gives him a chance again with the kicks, gives him a chance to control the outside, gives him a chance to maybe walk Makhachev through a bad neighborhood and try to mug him. Makhachev don't get mugged, but a chance. That's all I'm looking for.
Max Holloway also examined the matchup from a technical perspective. He focused on Ian Garry's reach and intelligence.
Man, like I said, guys, do not be surprised of Ian in the first 2 rounds, bro. Ian is going to use his reach. He's going to be smart. Islam is going to be super smart back, just trying to figure it out, try to wear him down, trying to close that distance. But once he closes that distance, it's going to be hell, I believe. And I feel like he's just going to be smothering him for the rest of the fight. So I think Islam Makhachev, I think it's a submission or just get his hand raised, period. But if it is a finish, I think it's a submission. So, but Islam can knock out too, so never know, bro. But I think he get his hands raised. I think right now he's just on his stuff and he's looking great, and I'm excited for this.